Sorry for my English, I will read in this case. When I was asked to think about the relationship between motherhood and sacrifice and the work I created for Laba, I found myself rethinking the meaning of Eve, chair of all mothers. At first glance, this work is humorous, even ludicrous. Whenever I present this chair, there are always people who make jokes. There are also people who feel surprised, ashamed, tempted, and even disgusted. Many men have said things like this: "I would love to stay there forever," or "I wouldn't dare to sit in that chair in front of my wife." Some men say they feel like the Eve chair has nothing to do with them, while others cannot wait for the opportunity to sink into it. When I decided I wanted to apply to the Laba Fellowship this year and had to come up with a project connected to the theme of motherhood, the thing that came to mind immediately in my mind is an image of an enormous bob. The first cage I designed was a dress made of bobs. My concept was based on the idea that a mother is a soft, habitable sculpture, and this way is how I applied that idea. This is how I imagine our children view us, as how us mothers often feel about ourselves regarding our bodies. Post-maternity, we become walking bobs. When we are little girls, we can't wait to get breasts, and we watch closely as they grow bigger and bigger, all the while feeling that we are getting more and more attractive. Eventually, we become not only attractive, not to our partners, but also to our babies. And then our children, mostly our sons, will spend their lives desiring boobs, not their mothers, but another woman's. Sexuality and maternity. This is the way the chain is shaped. Le dor va dor. I want to share a thought. My sensation is that when, even in case of being an adoptive mother, or mothers that have an illness that compromised her breasts, this feeling is universal. I think this connection to the breast is a social inheritance, at least in the Western world. When I show the sculpture, I am often asked why I chose to make it a chair. My first instinct was to explain that when we work with chairs, the art becomes a protagonist in a story, your story. In this case, the chair is a place to sit, cozy, soft, warm, and protective, that embraces us, but can also smother us. Any similarity with real life is mere coincidence. But for mothers, we also connect with the chair on a different level. We know what it is like to be the chair. Women's mind and bodies are in a state of permanent transformation from puberty to the ongoing discovery of our sexuality. When we become mothers, many of us become strangers in our own bodies. We no longer recognize ourselves. We have become boobs, and one that no longer belongs to us. Psychologists have their own theories and interpretations about the feeling that a woman experiences when feeding her baby either with breast or with bottle. But I think that the feeling of being the one who has been designed to nourish the baby, regardless of how she ends up feeding her child, makes all of us feel the same. There are so many eyes on a woman's boobs. Maybe this is why we so acutely feel the decline of our breasts after having children. Of course, these days we can erase the evidence of our children on our breasts through surgery and implants. And now I have the inspiration for my next creation, a chair made of silicone boobs. Bye-bye.